So hi everyone, I welcome you all on today's session. Myself Aman, and today we are going to discuss one more Spark interview question. So yeah, let's get start with the question. So question is that you are given an input. Input is in the form of this is your input. Okay, this is your input. So it is given a two column name and hobbies, and the expected output is this. Means for every corresponding name there must be hobby. It means if there are two hobbies, then you basically need two separate row. If there are three hobbies corresponding to Alec, then three rows. Here you can see in Bob also there are two hobbies, so two unique row comes. In Julia also. Okay, so how we are going to do it? So let's see. So I am using my Databricks Community Edition, and the question data I have given in the comment section, so you can take it and start practicing it. So as you can see here, I have created the data columns, and then I have created a data frame with the help of spark.createDataFrame, data and columns, and I have used display function to let's see how the result is going to display. And I am also using here print schema. So what is the use of print schema? It is going to display you the data type of a corresponding column. So let me run it. So as you can clearly see here, it is showing name and hobbies. Now since we have to convert it into a corresponding individual row, so for that we know there is a one important function, that is the explode function, right? If you know about it, it is an explode function is there. Okay, explode function. So what explode function will do, it will going to flatten out your array type column. It is going to flatten out your array type column. Means if any column it contains data in the form of array, suppose you can take it tennis and cricket, suppose this is the data, right? So what it will do, and here the name, suppose A is there. Okay, now this is an array type column because it is come under the curly braces. So if you're going to use the explode function, it is going to explode that particular column. This is the column that needs to be exploded. So the output will be A tennis and A cricket. But here the problem lies is that this is not an array type column, right? In order to use the explode function, this is not an array type column. We can check it with the help of df.printSchema. You can clearly see name is in the form of a string. That's perfectly okay. But as we talk about the hobbies part, the hobbies is also in the string format. It's not in the array type. So we can't use explode directly. Okay. Now what we will do, we first will split this column, hobbies column, on the basis of comma. What I'm saying, we have to first split the hobbies column on the basis of comma. So here first we import that column. So from pyspark.sql.function we have imported split. Then I have also used explode. If you don't want to use it right now, just remove it. And df is the data frame name. As you can see here, that df is your data frame name. So df.select df.name, that needs to be remain intact, this column. Then split. So split take first argument is the column, means what column of the data frame you want to split. So df.hobbies, df is the data frame dot column name, and second argument will be on what basis you want to split. So we want to split this column on the basis of comma. Okay, and here we have used alias. Why I have used alias, you will come to know. So first let's see, let's remove all this. Okay, it will be fine. So let me put dot show to show you the output. Okay, so as you can see here, I have used split function, df.name remain intact, and as you can see here, your output is coming in the form of array type. How we can confirm it? Another thing is that before confirming it, we are getting name here as split dot because we have not rename it. So to rename it, we can use alias. So we can put hobby. Okay, now let me again rerun it. So that hobby came. Okay, now what we are going to do, we need to check the data type of this hobby column. So we are renaming into df1. Okay, then we can put df dot what print schema, right? We have used print schema. So as you can see here, there we can check that we are also going to use df1 dot show. Okay, df1 dot show. Okay, so clearly this hobby column name is in the form of array which contain a string. Now our question is, this is our input. Now we have to flatten it, or you can say we have to explode it. So how we are going to explode it? So now this become very easy. You have simply you have to use the explode function, right? So we are importing first explode function. So from Pyspark.sql.function import explode, display df1. So if you want to see how internally it's going to store the data, so 0 position contain your badminton, 1 position contain your tennis. Inside it also 0 position contain tennis, 1 cricket. Same for Julia. Okay, now how we are going to use explode? So simple df1 is our data frame, right? So this is our df1 dot select. So df1 dot name comma explode, what column needs to be exploded. So array type is the input. So explode df1 dot hobby dot alias, I rename it, and dot show. So if I'm going to run this, okay, so display df1 is this, and this output corresponds to this. As you can see here, we get individual row corresponding to every hobby. Okay, so I hope you like the question. Do practice it on your own. Data set is given in the comment section. Okay, and thanks for watching, and do subscribe for my channel. Thank you.